Okay, so just arrived at the airport. Gonna be heading to Portimaõ in Portugal. Yeah, no, looking forward to it. Should be good fun. I'm gonna be there for most of this week. We've got 4 days of testing and then the 2 days, which is the official race weekend. I'm there looking after my customer Sean. He's very early in his racing driver career. The Winter Series for us is a good starting place for him to build up his race experience. Overall, he's looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it as well. Be nice to get out driving on the Sunday. This week's just going to be all about getting his preparation as top tier as we can, and hopefully we can walk away with a good result. But if not, it's not the end of the world. We're just here to develop him at the end of the day, and I think in time he's going to develop a lot when he's racing the Ferrari this year. Let's see how we get on. Good morning from a very miserable Portimaõ. I was hoping to leave England to find sunshine and rainbows. I've just found the same thing. It's followed me home, followed me here. I need a coffee. Yeah, it's gonna be straight into the deep end. We were here last time in these conditions, so it'll be good learning for Sean. For me, another day at the office, so yeah, we'll just get straight into it. Yeah, just gonna make our way to the circuit now. I can see, definitely raining. Oh, that was a big one.
Because you need, yes, you can do this more. 20 degrees, but if you are here, you need to load the green. Before the green, you need to have the car straight to prepare the left.
It's quite a long day. We started the day at 9 o'clock. We were at track till about 7. Went for a track walk with the engineer, Giovanni. I was out for the whole morning. I was doing the car setup, getting the car ready for Sean to drive in the wet. It was super deadly. Like super deadly. There was loads of standing water. At times, became very scary. The most important part of a race is finishing the race. We amended the setup to try and make it as safe as we could for Sean. As an amateur driver, he hasn't quite got the feel for how the car is moving around in the wet weather conditions. We need to try and give it a more preferable setup for him. So yeah, today we've ticked off getting him ready for wet weather driving again. I think tomorrow looks like hopefully it's going to be dry. Maybe not straight away, but looking at the circuit when we're on the track walk, some elements are drying up. Yeah, day 2 starts tomorrow. Okay, so it's day 2. So far we haven't made much progress just because the circuit is a bit... The circuit's still a little bit wet, but it's not wet enough for wet tyres. Anyway, so yeah, we're just waiting basically, long story short. So right now we just got to be patient, and then we'll head out when we feel is necessary. Do it again.
Josh, you don't have the...
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Fuck, it's disconnected. Can you check?
Hi.
5 minutes that I talk with you. Fuck it.
that was good. Yeah, that was fun. Huh? That was fun, yeah. I'm getting quite a lot of understeer coming out the last corner.
Yeah,
but
okay,
it's
but-
because there's still wet patches.
Okay.
Mid-exit. Good.
Yeah, no, the car
It feels awesome. It's nice.
Perfect.
So we waited for it to become dry. Once it became dry, then we went straight out on the slick tyre. I pushed to see what the limits were of the car, and yeah, we set a really good time, showing that the car is already in a good setup window. After lunch, we tried a slightly different setup change, but to be honest, it actually didn't have the effect we wanted to. We went back to what we knew was safe and fast. That way for Sean, it was also favourable for him as he was learning the circuit. So as we close day 2 out of 6, we're now shifting our focus into the official testing, which is tomorrow. For us now, we're going to find a lot of value in giving Sean as much testing as possible. The pros never really get much testing anyway. A lot of our testing is just the reference lap we do or the setup work we do while driving the car. It's more about finding time for Sean where he has the ability to find another second or 2 a lap, where my ability may only be 2-3 tenths a lap. Overall, I think we're ready for anything now. So whatever hits us, I think we'll be more than prepared for. So all we're going to go do now is chill out, refocus for tomorrow, and yeah, get going again on track. Okay, I realised I didn't actually do any filming yesterday, so update. Yesterday went really well. It was a full day of dry testing. Sean really improved a lot, puts us in a good place, I think, in the perspective of qualifying. Honestly, the biggest thing for Sean right now is just improving race pace, consistency. Although today, again, is a change of conditions, being full wet, I think there's still some work he can improve on with his consistency runs. Yeah, we're not actually out testing now. Reason being is it's way too wet to be testing. So we've decided to opt to not go out on track today. We did one session in the morning. Sean had really good pace and proved that he can perform very well in wet conditions. Tomorrow's the first day of the official race weekend, so now we're going to look ahead to the qualifying and the first race of the weekend. Jumping straight into the build-up of qualifying, Sean was feeling a little bit anxious. I think he knew that there was a possibility it was still going to be quite slippery, although it was a drying condition, and unfortunately he did end up spinning in Q1. Quite soon after, we discovered there was in fact a radio issue with his earpieces. Looking ahead to the race, we saw the sunshine was out. He was really happy to see, and we knew there was a chance that it was going to be in fact a dry race. We sent him out on the wet tyre to scout out the track, and once we saw it was fully dry, we opted for the dry tyre. As the tension built up to the race, Sean was feeling really excited, knowing he could be pushing flat out in dry conditions. He was chasing the cars ahead, getting himself into P2 in class with a great overtake. As we were struggling with the live timing, I actually had no idea what position he was in, but surprising to know he was in fact P2 in class. Sean was doing a really good job in the race. He was the fastest car in class and chasing down the leader quickly. We were looking for a move as soon as we got there, and then just before we knew it, this happened.
In that Ferrari 296 GT3 in all among the cup classes, there's been an incident.
Once Sean got back on track, he tried his absolute hardest to get back through the pack, unfortunately getting stuck behind one of the Porsche Cup cars, but in the end he yielded and kept P2 in class.
Just one
one time say, Josh, don't overtake. I did. I said, okay.
A mega race to start the season for Sean. We're all super proud of him, and it gave him great confidence going into race 2. So heading into race 2 for Sean, it was very damp conditions, similar to qualifying. It was a very simple race for him, just simply bring the car home, and he put some really consistent lap times in, showing his improvement. In the end, he crossed the line with another podium in class, finishing P3.
This time, clear lap also to go.
But the race, even I didn't see it, and I see the people coming to the box.
Okay, formation should be starting now.
There's anything crazy going on elsewhere, but it will be brand. Grids, and it will be Oxley that leads them. A bit of a Cup 2 challenge going on there. Leandro Martins side by side with Fabio Gross, and Fabio and him, so that's the top 2 in the Cup 1 class. Looks like everybody's got through cleanly.
Focus on exit here, there could be an opportunity. Don't lift. All right, now this is your run. Make sure you brake where you do the try. Get closer to the left, get closer to them on the left.
Inside of turn number 8, and that is wet grass that Alfredo Hernandez has got to try and sort of scrabble for.
So after a steady start, Sean found his pace again, getting himself into P3 in class and then chasing down the leaders again.
Elspeth will take over from Carl Runefelt, and Alberto Cola will take over from Lucas Azato in the...
Sean was showing off some incredible pace behind the leaders, but then this small mistake is where the race changed. How long left? So once I got past the first few laps of traffic, I had some space to get my head down, push as hard as I could, and be as consistent as possible. I've really made some good progress here, trying to catch up to the leader ahead.
Josh Steed was 1.7 seconds faster than Sean Hudspeth on the previous lap. Josh Steed is pushing.
5.6 seconds the margin, Hudspeth to Steed, and that came down by 1.8 seconds last time around. So
now the task is going to be for the black Ferrari there of Josh Steed, getting through the situation cleanly, more efficiently than Sean Hudspeth. So Sean Hudspeth might just be able to hold on, but already through has gone Josh Steed, and the gap is under 3 seconds. Josh Steed doesn't have anywhere near the same level of experience in this car. He was in Ligier JSP4s last year, of course, having come up through Ginetta World.
Extremely talented driver, and not usually one to back out of going for a move either is Josh Steed.
To see those Ferraris, and there it is. It's Josh Steed with an opportunity, only an opportunity. Sean Hudspeth is through. I actually thought there had been a switch earlier on in the lap, but no, Steed hasn't got it done. Will he make it work through the final corner? An AF Corsa Class 1-2.
In second position, Josh Steed and Sean Ran. Onto the top step, the second step, sorry, of the podium go that AF Corsa pair, but are celebrating the victory. But I don't think Josh or Sean are too disappointed with second place. Smiles on both of their faces. And, yep, you're welcome to spray, guys. The corks come out of the bottles. And Josh Steed waiting on my permission to start spraying the champagne. Salute soaking. And I'm going to try and dive in and have a chat with Sean and Carl.
Unreal. We got a podium, which is really, really cool. We had no expectations for the race, honestly. I think we thought we definitely had the pace, but you know, we could just kind of get a good result like a podium. That would have been perfect for the outcome. And Sean did a mega job. Made a little mistake at the start of the race, dropping him back a little bit from the leaders. Once I got in the car, I closed a 20-second gap all the way down to the very last lap. Just couldn't quite find the right opportunity. But the podium is a very good result, and I think we're going to take confidence now going into the rest of the year. And our next race being in Valencia, we're very much looking forward to it. So yeah, thank you for watching behind the scenes. I'm hoping to do more videos like this, so please let me know if you enjoyed it. And yeah, until next time, see ya.